Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Football Manager 2018 playthrough with me, your host, Luckymarine, where we have just beaten Standard 3-2. It was a weird one. We went ahead by 2. Mavidi getting the first. Don't remember this one. Oh yeah, it was just a long ball over the top. Yeah. Mavidi ran into it, and he did well actually from where he was, but did what you meant to do, try and get it across the keeper into the far post, and that was fine. Ritzer followed up with a penalty at 66 minutes. At that point, I'd already taken Lucas off for Angelino because he was on yellow. After that, 2-0 up, 66 minutes. I thought I'll bring in Valkyrie just for game time, and Masoudi. So that was all our subs done for younger people, and then this started happening. Dennis Strakwalazi struck. And I was like, it's okay, it's all right. It's still 2-1. We're still in control of this match, kind of. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. However, it wasn't to be. Apologies if you can, yeah, just into empty net. I was a little bit mad with that. And then Milos Kosanovic at 82 minutes. It was a comedy of errors. I was like, why didn't you just put your boot through that and get it away? 82 minutes at 2-2. And I thought that was how it was going to end. However, Ritz on the 85th minute managed to find some space at the, like, right on the edge of the this side of the box, and just squeezed in a decent, low, powerful shot, and that was it. They'd gone to a 4-3-3, just try and pump people into the box. But no, we scraped through against Standard. Not scraped through, but we scraped a win against Standard. Probably later on against the run of play. Up to 66 minutes, we were fully in control. After that, things started to go downhill, and I reckon the Ritz goal was probably, in all fairness, against the run of play. But no, Standard gave us a good game there. Thankfully, Ritz was on form. Galan had a terrible game, but we'll let him off. And it's Anderlecht next. So, going with that first team. And that is it, I think. Go with that. Maybe bring Soto on instead of Rossi. Or it's a cup game, so we don't have the... we can put whoever we want on the subs bench. We don't have to restrict it. So Wilson, let's have you on as well. Put Wilson or Elias. We'll bring... I need a bigger subs bench. I want to be able to change more. Saudi, are you going to get used? Sorry. Got something in my throat and I'm drinking cups of tea at the same time. You still do have development to fulfill. However, it is against Anderlecht. Let's not take the piss. Alright, let's put you back on in, for Drazik, for Wilson. That'll do. We'll keep quite a strong bench, I think. And we'll go on that. So, the second time that we face Maximiliano Romero. Damn it. But no, we didn't have the money to bring him in. We didn't have the wage structure to bring him in either. But go on and impress me. But I will. Random clearing of throat. And hopefully we do a little bit better this time. We did go 2-up against Anderlecht not long ago. They pulled it back to 2-2. So hopefully, I mean it's the Belgian Cup. If things start going pear-shaped, I'll not be adverse to changing formation a little bit. I might actually do it now. Might tell people to get stuck in. I reckon that's probably going to help. They're a little bit more technically gifted than us, so in order to counter that, we'll try and bully them off the ball. Might also drop Patrick back a little bit, turn him into an anchorman. Come on, get stuck in. Oh, come on. Guzman, you didn't need to touch that there. Right, Patrick, let's have you as an anchorman. A little bit more defensive. Just to try and interrupt the link-up play between Carrera, I think it's Carrera, is it? Carrera. Carrera and Romero. Ravidi into Pana, who takes a... Wow, that was heading in. It was dangerous. It was on target. Needed a save. Tomchak out to no one, but it will come back in via Angelino, and each perfect tackle. Damn it. Uh-oh. Romero's offside. Good. He's definitely the danger man for them. Come on, get into him. We've got the whole get stuck in thing going on. Only 11 minutes gone though, so... Wow. Well done, Guzman. 11 minutes gone. They are on top. A little, but you'd expect that, being at home. Ravidi into Galan, who turns and fires it in between two defenders who were stood like statues. Didn't close him down. He hammered that in. I didn't expect he was going to have that much time, to be honest. At this point, I thought he was going to get closed down. Nope. Managed to squeeze it between two defenders. And we go ahead. Probably, I would say. Yeah, we've had a decent amount of possession, but I would say, against the run of play, we've taken the lead there. They'll not be happy with that. Vitas switched on as to where the ball is going, and cuts that passage of play out. Contract into Gustavo, who gets it taken off the tip of his boot. And it's on for Hani. Go on, let's get these guys closed down. Let's scare them off the ball. Well done, Vitas. Go on, get closed down. Do not allow them time on the ball like they allowed Galan time on the ball. Otherwise we will get punished. Galan breezing past. Oh, Galan breezed past his marker. He should have run that to the byline and have had Mavidi instead of trying to pass that in too early. Although it does result in a goal, so I can't be too mad. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Fairly brilliant. Vitas deserves. Yeah, Vitas deserves a goal. Just too far for the keeper to get to. Directs it back the way it came to get the maximum amount of energy on it. Good stuff. Has been a loyal servant of the club since the beginning, has Vitas. Probably between him and Guzman and Tomkak. Probably the only remaining regulars. But you could add into there Reitz and Schufs, but they kind of alternate in midfield. Well done, Mavidi. Quick ball out to Gustavo, who's onside. Oh, come on, Gustavo. You are better at passing the ball than that. Much, much better at passing the ball than that. Wow. I think that was heading in. Anyway, Vitas long ball forward to Mavidi, who I don't know if he got hold of that, but we end up in possession. Galan out to Angelino, who has to stop. That was unfortunate. If he'd have had it in front of Angelino to run onto, we might have been able... I don't know what's going on here. Is this real life? Did Galan just instinctively nod that into the path of Mavidi? If he has, that is brilliant link-up play. That is a front partnership. I don't know what he tried doing there. I think he actually tried to nod that into the goal, but it came off the back of his head or his shoulder or something, and Mavidi just mopped up. I don't think Galan deserves that assist if it has come through as an assist. And you have to say, getting into them, getting in their faces, closing them down, getting stuck in, seems to have worked. Well done. Well done, Eduardo. Luis. We are by far the better team. I would say the more technical team. They have individuals capable of pulling off moments of pure brilliance, but I think we are the fitter one. So running around and getting stuck in should be fairly easy for us. Panheim to Patrick, to Reitz, to Luis Eduardo. Well, he's a central defender, so uh-oh. Is he going into the book? Yep. Alright, halfway through the second half, I'll probably bring him off. Might bring Elias on, actually. Elias, I don't know what game, I think it was a Champions League game where we only lost 1-0, where we had a really good game. So yeah, bring Elias on for some... Uh-oh. Oh, it's not ours. Is it ours? It's two of them. They've merged together. Mavidi looks like he can carry on, however, Treble is out for a while. Why can I not hover over this? Treble, what's wrong with you? Nothing at the moment, but that is a decent player off the pitch. Who have they brought on? Comes is fairly good in himself, though. I don't know why they didn't start him. What's going on there? What's that highlight? Sven comes, I think. Lol. Yeah, he's fairly good by himself. I don't know why. Probably because he wasn't quite match fit. He's match sharp, but probably because of his condition. And he immediately picks up a yellow card, thankfully. There's Eduardo is offside. Damn it. Well, he's a centre back. Can't blame him too much for that. Gooseman, short to Angelino. Comes back to Angelino. Pana up front to Mavidi, who is a little bit tired just because he went clattering into the guy that went off. So he's still getting a bit of condition back. I don't want to take him off because he's a danger up front. He's Mavidi. He's big, he's powerful, he's strong, he can hold people off, and he can get to balls. Pan it up the line to, yeah, I think it was meant to be to Galan, but didn't quite reach him. Probably left it a little bit too late to get that pass away. And we are wide open here. Romero with a decent strike on goal. Thankfully not decent enough. What was that? What was that? Was that off the back of your head? I think it might have been. I've noted this. Yeah, I think it was. I've pointed this out before. But with defending of set pieces, defending corner set pieces, I want to be able to put a man. If I have any corner here, I want to be able to put a man on the corner of here, or just there. But I can't. But they can. And I don't know how to mark that man. I don't know how to... I don't know. It's odd. I think with attacking corners, you can put people in specific places, like attack front post, stand on front post for the flick on, lurk outside the box, be in the box, off or short option, and you should have all those options available to you when defending, but just flipped the other way around. So defend short instead of offering short option, or cover edge of box for being able to just stand with the ones that are lurking outside it. I don't see how it should be one rule for one and one for another. I'm very happy for the time being, however, do not concede another, please, otherwise we might be in trouble. Anyway, Tom Jack to Pana. Pana forward to Galan. Nothing really was happening there, and with Galan being on a yellow card, I expected the worst. See this? How can you put a person on to Ritz, but I can't put anyone here? Do you reckon the AI get access to special tactics? Special options in tactics? I think they probably do. Thankfully that flashes wide. We'll get to 60 minutes, I think, and then we'll take our yellow carded players off. We'll try and focus on finishing the match with all our people. There is no, if we go a man down against Anderlecht, bad times are going to happen. I didn't even see that. I was concentrating on this stuff up here. I was like, oh, it's only a corner. I think it was only a throw-in. Was it a throw-in? I think it was a throw-in. Oh, it was a corner. I should have probably been looking. Mavidi, and that should have been cleared. If you're stood on a post, if your job is to stand on a post during the corner, then you have to switch on. You have to be able to lump balls like that away. Yeah, I don't know if he got unsighted by the keeper trying to make that save, but if you're on the post, then you've got to be doing better than that. Still, gives us that 3-goal cushion yet again. Kara's just a little bit too strong for, I don't know who was that trying to chase him down. It was you. Number 12, Patrick. Not surprising. Okay, that's 60 minutes. Let's have a look. I'm going to bring on Helios at centre back. Up front, I'm going to go with Drazik and then swap you around. And with 10 minutes to go, I'll bring on a proper youth. Either Valkyrie for in net or Soto. Do I need to wait just 10 minutes? I can give them 15 minutes. Yeah, 75 minutes. I'll chuck one of them on. They're not going to score 3 goals in 15 minutes, are they? See, sometimes there's somebody out there to meet him, and then sometimes there's not. But this result will be a mega shock for me, mega surprise. I didn't expect this to be, well, it's not been easy, but I think we've just been more clinical. We've had a fair bit of luck, especially with our fourth goal. Yeah, we'll give one of our youths 20 minutes. Lucas, maybe? How much game time do you have? Yeah, you've had a fair amount. What about Valkyrie? Soto, maybe? We'll bring on Lucas. We need we could do some fresh legs in defence. Angelino's been up and down this line like a crazy thing. It's no wonder that he's on an 8 rating right now. Well deserved. Our flash is just over the bar. Good. Alright, Lucas, you've got 20 minutes. Angelino comes off with an 8. Galan comes off with an 8.3. Yeah, our lowest rating is 6.8. Brilliant. And that's Panna. Oh no, Gustavo. Gustavo's on the 6.7. Please do not crumble now. Carrera's offside. Good. Whew. So Lucas, first time ball towards Drazik, but he just never reaches him. He had space to run into. He should have brought that forward a little bit. There wasn't much that Drazik could do there. He was in the air for a long time. Romero skips around his man, gets a powerful shot at goal. Guzman is equal to it though. I think that Drazik and Lucas stops it from going out for a corner. Brilliant. It's another few minutes wasted. Third yellow card of the season for Panna. Yeah, it's not had a great game. Maybe if I just swap him around. Give him a different role. He might excel at that. Uh-oh. Well done, Guzman. "77 minutes. Corner to defend." Don't like the look of this. Well done, Mavidi. Can we get into him? Can we mess him up? I think Mavidi just tackled 2 people in a row there. No wonder he's up at 9.1. I'd like him to get a hat-trick, but time's swiftly running out. And why would they bring... They've taken a Carrera off. Carrera? They brought an attacking player off. And they brought on Lucas Lima, who is a left back. Unless he's got some skill. Wow. Unless he's got some skill in that role. Yeah, I suppose he has. Yeah, he's decent amount of speed. Good crossing. Good amount of work rate. Good determination. Yeah, fair enough. Last 6 minutes. Handing out to Romero, back into the danger zone. And Carrera should have allowed that to go dead. No, not go dead. Cross the line. Because it'd been a corner and it'd been a dangerous set piece. But again, it's almost as if the match engine has been made by people who don't know the rules. 1 minute to go. 1 minute plus added time. And that has been and will have been a brilliant win for us. That'll be on the end of season DVD. Most certainly. The email bounces it off, I don't know, I think it was Tomchak. Gustavo picks it up, threads a beautiful ball through to Drazic, who was just offside. Just needed to hold his run up a little bit. Another minute to go. Let's go defensive. 30 seconds. I should have probably gone defensive a little bit earlier on. Probably about 80 minutes. But you kind of invite pressure if you go defensive. Defensive is alright against a team that you've taken the lead against. And the same amount of... or the same amount of ability as you. But going ahead against somebody who is superior and then pulling everyone back on defend, they're always going to find a way through. So in that case, I would probably encourage just to keep attacking. If you've found a way through once, chances are you might be able to find a way through again, especially if they start throwing bodies forward to grab the win. Did really well there. I think getting into them knocked them off their game. They weren't used to the physical aspect. And we have bullied them out of the Belgian Cup. So, who do we have? Who's next? Who's left? Charleroi, who are top of the league, I think. Nope, third. We have STVV, who are up... No, they're down in 10th. That surprises me. They were forerunners last season. Don't know what's happened to them. Maybe managed to change. I don't know. And Ghent, who are 4th. So, us, Charleroi, Ghent, and STVV left in the cup. Good. That's not so good, but it's only 4 to 7 days. Twisted knee. But we didn't have an orange little box thing saying that he should have known that he had a twisted knee. If I'd have known that he had a twisted knee, I'd have probably brought him off, but... Oops. Oh well. I will praise him. He was superb in front of goal. I thought he was superb, even if he doesn't think he was superb. His agent said after the last game, after the standard game, I think it was. Whereabouts was it? Nope, a little bit further, a little bit further. Personal matters about an improved contract, because he's wanted an improved contract for Mavidi. I told him, how about sacking your agent? He was like, well, that's not your call. Like, oh, okay, fair enough. And then rejected his contract, or the other contract offer that he wanted, and so he was a little bit mad at that. And then I said that he's got plenty of time on his contract, and there will be no talks right now. And it seems to have done the job. He's not been mad. Still got lots of positives here. Still got high hopes for Mavidi, who we brought in on a free from Arsenal. High hopes. But I've been Luckymarine, as always. You lot have been amazing. Offered this guy out for loan as well. Had a few clubs come in actually and offer to loan him out, but rejected them all because they were Nigerian, and we don't have the Nigerian league up, so he wouldn't get game time. So there's no point in loaning him out there. Another 7 days is the regen date for the United States, and I want to get in there early and pick up the best players if we can. But our next game, or next game with me, will be, I mean, we're doing alright. We've had 3 wins on the trot against some good teams. Next game will be we'll make it STVV. It's on TV anyway. yeah, home game against STVV. And I will see you then. Until then, do take care.